Hey everyone, it's Maria No with the Strip View Live Success Talk Show, and I'm live at the International Hospitality Week with a very special guest, Anthony Alba, and he is a beer pouring champion. Okay, what is that all about?
Well, every year Stella Artois holds a international beer pouring competition. It's called the Stella Artois Draft Masters. So it's about the tradition of the pouring, the ritual pouring, if you would, of beer. So washing the glass properly, and how you handle it. How you sacrifice a little bit off the tap, so the bubbles come out, and when the stream comes in, you pour it correctly, the heads correctly, cutting it off correctly, the service correctly. So it's a lot more than just pouring a pint.
You know, for those novices out there who don't know anything about this, when we start thinking about pouring, we never think about the technique in actually pouring a beer. So is this a new thing, or has it always been around?
No, it's been around for a long time. It's steeped in a lot of Belgian tradition.
Okay.
And it's about, if you don't pour the beer correctly, and you don't have the right amount of head, or the glass isn't clean right, you'll get less carbonation, you'll get less boutique out of the aromas, actually. It won't work right. You can imagine beer's a live thing, if you would, and it's been cooped up in this bottle or cooped up in this keg. So when you let it out, you have to let it out a certain way. It's got to stretch its legs a little bit,
Okay.
in a sense, you know? You can actually pour one just, very badly, and then pour a proper one and look at them side by side. The actual bubble sizes will be different. The way the head retention is, if you smell it, it'll smell differently. So it's about this beautiful product, and if it's not served correctly, just like a glass of wine or a nice cocktail, it's not at its full potential.
Anthony, I don't know anything about this, but I'm so excited about just talking to you. I can see your passion, I see your enthusiasm. Where did this come from? Like, what's your background?
Well, I was in food and beverage my whole life, and then I've been lucky enough to study and educate myself and become a mixologist, and do a lot of cocktail competitions, and I do a lot of wacky stuff like molecular mixology, and then from basically making foams and deconstructing ingredients. And then what was always lacking, and the irony of the whole thing is the most popular item that people sell in bars is what? Beer. Absolutely.
Right.
And then especially people like myself are always focusing on cocktails and spirits. So I've been fortunate enough to be a part of this last year and be exposed to it. And then now I've got a whole new repertoire of beverage knowledge that I use with the beer aspect of it, in a sense.
Oh.
So.
Well, great. Well, what sort of success tips or message do you have for people out there who are aspiring to kind of go after your passion? Looks like you are doing what you love to do, which, that's huge for me, and I understand that fully. What success tip do you have for them?
Well, basically, you just want to find what you love to do and make as much money of it as possible. So, realistically, I'm a very fortunate person. I thank God every day that I have the ability to work in an industry that I'm passionate about. If I sold cars, I would still do this.
Wow.
But in a sense now, it's one of those things. So you identify what you love to do and end up doing it.
And contact information. Where can we get more information about you?
You can go on to liquidityglobal.com and check the website. And then you feel free to email me, call me, send me smoke signals, or a carrier pigeon if you want, or whatever the best means available. But liquidityglobal.com.
Now, you're such a huge celebrity here. We've had people at the International Hospitality Week that have just been saying, Anthony Alba is coming here. What is your thought about this whole event? How long have you been with this event?
I've been in Vegas for 20 years, and I've been coming to this event for probably a good 9 years of that. In the States, there's a lot of bar shows, and there's a lot of international bar shows. London and Australia is very big, and then Vegas is really it's the mecca of the beverage world. It's the mecca of bartending. It's in the craft, and you have a lot of the best coming from all around the world. And I've been to most of this planet, and I want to come to Las Vegas, and want to come to work, and want to come to Las Vegas Bar Show. And that's kind of the important thing. And the take of it is a lot bigger than a lot of people think. It's really is as a global perspective on things, and it all kind of starts here.
Anthony, continued success to you. Have a great time at this show. We look forward to talking to you again.
Thank you so much.